Hi there, Gemini. This is the Spirit Warrior with your weekly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Today we're doing energies and predictions for the month of January. And the first card is the Queen of Wands. Then it's the Six of Wands. And this is followed by the Ace of Wands. All wands. In the second week of January, we have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. In the third week, it's the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. And in the last week of January, there's a lot of cards flying, isn't there? We have the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups. All cups. And we'll draw one more card. Looks like there's going to be two cards for the overarching energy of the reading. So we have the Two of Wands, and the mystery card will be here, and that will turn that over at the end of the reading. So in the first week of January, we have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So a very fiery week. So the Queen of Wands is the fiery go-get-'em queen. She is very busy and she makes things happen. She is a dynamo. The Six of Wands is a card of victory and success. This man is charging or trotting into the city square with the victory wreath on his wand after winning a battle or a war. This does say there's some very positive things happening here for you, Gemini. And the Ace of Wands is new beginnings, particularly in work and projects, but you can see there's all this amazing new growth. So this first week, there's a whole lot of opportunities to start new things in your life. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Magician. The Ace of Wands reappears to clarify the Six of Wands, and the World card clarifies the Ace of Wands. So we really have the beginning and the end of a cycle in 1 week, don't we? So I guess we look at the World card as the end of a cycle. So this is the end of 2025 and the end of December. And this says, now you're ready for new beginnings. And there's 3 cards of new beginnings here, aren't there? There's the 2 aces and the Magician. So the Ace of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands really does say that victory and success brings amazing opportunity into your life. So often when you create success or success comes into your life, it opens up new doors. And this really says that the success you've had in recent times is opening up many doors for you here. And the Magician tells us that you've got all the tools you need to create the life that you truly desire. So there's a whole lot of amazing, positive, new energy here. And really, Gemini, now is the time to get busy, like the Queen of Wands, and create the things that you've been dreaming of. If there are things you've had on the back burner for a while and you've been wondering about whether you should start them, now is the time. Opportunity is ripe. In the second week, we have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of feeling as though you're stuck in a rut. He's hanging on to these 4 pentacles that he's created because he's so damn fearful of what may happen if he takes a risk or he opens up his life to greater possibility. This is, I know where I am and I'm happy to stay here, but boy, life is going to be a bit ordinary here. And the Seven of Swords can be a card of lying, cheating and stealing. And so you need to be aware if somebody's being dishonest in your life. But it's also a card of new opportunity because he's stealing the swords from the soldier so he doesn't have to go to war in the morning. So he's doing war differently. And this is a new strategy. And this is really saying in the second week, there may be an opportunity to apply a new strategy, particularly with all this new energy. So with all this new beginning energy, now may be the time to try some different things in your life, which is what this card is saying here. And the Nine of Cups is a card of your dreams and wishes coming true. So really this is a card or a row of taking advantage of opportunity. The universe is saying, get out of a rut, Gemini. Time to loosen up and move forward and try new strategies, and this will bring your dreams and wishes true. That's a great story. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant. And the Knight of Swords clarifies the Four of Pentacles. So indeed, the Knight of Swords is the exact opposite to the Four of Pentacles, isn't it? He is full of energy and vision and clarity, and he's charging towards the things he wants to create in life. And the universe is really saying, Gemini, get on your steed and giddy up. Giddy up in life. It's time to get going. The Hierophant is a conduit between the divine and the earthly plane. So you have guidance available to you at this time if you're wondering how to apply new strategies. But this is also a card of the establishment and the status quo. And this represents the church, government organisations, big corporations, or just the imposition of society and the rules that it brings with it. And this may say that now is the time to leave the establishment and find a new path and do things differently. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of creation and mastery. It's about getting together with other people and using their support, inspiration and guidance to build something masterful in your life. And this will bring your dreams and wishes true. This is about creating your legacy and your dream life. In the third week, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is the end of a cycle. So we've got two cards of the end of the cycle. So the Judgment is 20 and the World card is the 21st card of the tarot. And the Judgment card is saying you're being called to rise up from the ashes of your old life to create something amazing. This is a card of new beginnings, rising up from the ashes. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds, which can equate to rising up from the ashes. Now you're planting seeds in the field to create your legacy and what you truly desire in life. And the Queen of Pentacles is a whiz with money, and she says that you can multiply your money and you'll manage your money beautifully as you create a new legacy with the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment card. The Death card clarifies the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands clarifies the Judgment card. So this clearly is a time of new beginnings, isn't it? There's all this Ace of Wands energy. Now we have the Death card, which is leaving something that no longer serves you in life and opening up your life to something new. This is a card of regeneration. This says it's time to plant seeds. And the Judgment card reappearing with the Queen of Pentacles really says that as you rise up from the ashes, prosperity and abundance will flow into your life. And the Queen of Wands is a dynamic queen, and she gives you all the energy to really make things happen in your life. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very static card, and so he's about contemplation. And so you need to use the energy and the busyness of the Queen of Wands to plant the seeds, tend the seeds, and harvest the crop to bring prosperity and abundance into your life. In the fourth week, we have the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups. The Hermit is a card of guidance. He's been deep within the cave, and he has deep inner wisdom and knowledge, and the universe has given him the lantern to shine towards your true destiny. So the universe is really shining the light towards what you need to create in life, that as you plant new seeds, they're showing you the path. And the Seven of Cups is a card of many options. So this does say there's many choices, and this may come with all this Ace of Wands energy. But there is a word of warning with this card, because not all the things in the cups are palatable, and so you need to focus and choose carefully. That is what the Knight of Pentacles is about choosing what you want to plant and where you're going to plant it, and really reflecting and anticipating what you really want to do with your life here. And the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. These women are celebrating the harvest, but it's also a card of gathering people around you. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. And so January could be the month to start ringing those old friends, those people that you haven't rung for ages, and now is the time to enjoy the company of people who have really meant something in your life. So this really is a card of expanding your influence and enjoying the company of people who have meant something in your life. The Hermit is clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Seven of Wands clarifies the Seven of Cups, and the Moon card clarifies the Three of Cups. So the Moon card is a card of feeling murky and messed up, and your emotions and subconscious are swirling. It's not a really comfortable feeling, and the universe is really saying the way to get out of this murkiness is to gather your friends around you, or connect with your friends and use their support and inspiration to move towards a more positive mindset. The Seven of Wands clarifying the Seven of Cups says that there may be many challenges as you choose what cup you want. There may be things that appear to be stumbling blocks, but this really is a card of persistence. And this is really saying that you need to persist so that you can experience the prosperity and abundance that you truly desire. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. And it does say that there have been battles and struggles. And I often say with the Six of Wands, there's a backstory, isn't it? He just hasn't got it on his horse and trotted victoriously in to the city square. There's been a battle or a war, a conflict, or a trial of will, and he succeeded. This brings him victory. And so the Nine of Wands says that indeed that you have been in battle and you have won the war. And this says you're ready to fight another day. In the overarching energy, we have the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a card of disappointment, and this man is sitting under the tree and he's going, life really sucks. What happened in these three cups was really terrible. I'm really dissatisfied, and I'm just closing my life down, and I'm not going to contemplate what the universe is offering me here in this fourth cup. And this really is about pessimism and closing your life down because you think life is never going to get any better. And the Two of Wands is a card of wanting more. So it's the next step. It's the antidote to the Four of Cups. He's standing on the castle, which is the foundation he's created, and now he's looking towards the horizon for more. He's got the power of the wand in his left hand and the possibilities of the globe in his right hand. And so he is ready for the opportunities the universe is about to send his way. The Four of Cups is clarified by the Hangman. And the Seven of Cups clarifies the Two of Wands. So the Seven of Cups reappearing to clarify the Two of Wands really does say there's many options on their way that you will be able to choose and make decisions about what you want to create. And the Hangman is a card of new perspective. He's been hanging on the tree of knowledge and contorted himself into different shapes to see life from a different angle. And it's really saying with the Four of Cups, now is the time to see life from a different perspective and not from the perspective of disappointment and loss in the Three Cups in front of him. That is a most interesting reading, isn't it, Gemini? I hope you like that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.